Let me discuss these homework questions. So first thing we have to do is parent carbon chain. So first carbon, second. So there are total 5 carbons. Okay, after doing numbering, next step is we have to give the numbering. So numbering, there is no functional group, then we have to give the multiple bond. Okay, if I start from here, multiple bond will get 1, 2, 3, 1 comma 3. If I start from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, you will get 2 comma 4. So 2 plus 4 is 6. 1 plus 3 is 4. So that means we have to choose the lowest number. So this one is the correct, this one is the wrong. So if I take this numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, right. So now after writing this thing, next we have to go with what? We have to go with naming. That is primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, primary suffix, secondary suffix. Okay, so coming to here, primary prefix is the cyclo bicyclo, which is not there in the compound. Secondary prefix is not there because there is no substituent or branch. You can say 5 carbons are there, so root word is pent. Okay, next primary suffix you have alkyne as well as you have alkene. Okay, so both things we have to mention, but whenever you are mentioning, go with alphabetical order. Ene, okay, E is nothing but double bond. Can I say third position we have? So pent 3 ene, okay, 1 ine. So this is the name of the compound. Pent 3 ene, 1 ine. Always remember, while writing we have to give priority for alphabetical order. Right. So this was one question and one more. Right. So coming to here, can you see in this question, there are total 4 carbons. Okay. Then this will be acting as our parent carbon chain. Right. So if I take numbering from here, 1, 2, 3, can you see this is a functional group, right? Since a functional group is getting 3 number, if I start from here, functional group is getting 2. So always choose the lowest number. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So how to write IUPAC name? So the IUPAC name is primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, next primary suffix and secondary suffix. Okay. Right. So after writing this, do we have anywhere primary prefix? There is no cyclo and bicyclo, right? So therefore there is no primary prefix. Secondary prefix is nothing but substituent or branch. Do you have anywhere substituent? No, because OH is a functional group. Next, what is about root word? 4 carbons are there. 4 carbons indicates what? Bute. Okay. Next, primary suffix is what? All the chain, parent carbon chain is single bond, alkane. So butane. Next, can say secondary suffix functional group is there at which position? Second position, butane 2-ol. So name of the compound is butane 2-ol. Next, coming to its common name. Its common name is secondary butyl chloride. Secondary butyl chloride. Okay, right. On to the next one. In this question, let us check the number of carbons. 1, 2, right. So 1, 2, 3, and this one is the 4. Okay, so 4 carbons are there, but we have to check the parent carbon chain. So parent carbon chain, first priority should be given for functional group. Okay, so definitely that so parent carbon chain should have the functional group. Can say this is the functional group, that means definitely we have to include this, right? If I go above 3 carbon, if I go below also 3 carbons, so I will go like this. Wherever you go, you will get the same 3 carbons. Okay, right. So next you can see this is a methyl group substituent. OH is a functional group. So next we have to write the IUPAC name. Okay, numbering. Numbering, if I start from here. Okay, so what is the priority of numbering? Numbering first priority should get for functional group. If I start from here, functional group is getting what? 1, 2, 3. If I start from here, functional group is getting 1. Okay, so therefore you have to choose this one, not this one. Okay, because while numbering, what is the order of priority for numbering? Functional group greater than multiple bond greater than substituent. Okay, first you give priority for functional group. So if I start this direction, functional group will get the 1. So if I give numbering 1, 2 and 3. Okay, now coming to its IUPAC name. So how to write the IUPAC name for the given structure? primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, next primary suffix, secondary suffix. Okay, do you have any word cyclo bicyclo? No. Do you have substituent? Yes. At which position? Second position. Then you should say 2-methyl. Next root word, 3 carbon containing compound, so prop. Next primary suffix is what? Alkane. Can I say all at single bond? Alkane. Propane. What is the functional group? OH, which is nothing but alcohol, first position. So propane 1-ol. Or you can directly write propanol. Okay, this is what our IUPAC name. Next, can I say you have 7 shape here? Let me explain again in this structure. Right. Can I call this one as a 7 shape? 7. So can I call it as a iso? So therefore common name will be what? Iso. But how many carbons you have? Total number of carbons 1, 2, 3, 4. Total number of carbons are 4. So isobutyl alcohol. Right. So let us go with the next one now. So 30 is done. Next, question number 31. Right, so coming to the question number 31. Very important. Many times you can see the structure in the upcoming chapters. Right. So here what happened? First of all, we need to check the number of carbons. 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbons. Okay. Next, you have to start give numbering. Okay, numbering, sorry, parent carbon chain. How to check the parent carbon chain? Functional group greater than multiple bond greater than what we can say maximum number of carbons which is greater than substituent. Can say functional group already there. So which functional group is there? Can I say all the 3 are alcohol, right? All are same or different are same. That means can say everyone will act as a functional group because all are same. If one is alcohol and other one is aldehyde, then which one will be the functional group? Aldehyde, because we have studied the priority order. Okay, but since all the 3 are same functional group, so all the 3 act as a functional group, main functional group. Okay, right. So if I try to, next one is what? Parent carbon chain. So obviously this will is act as a parent carbon chain. Numbering, you can start from anywhere. So 1, 2, 3. Next, let us try to write down the IUPAC name. Okay, what is the order? Primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, primary suffix, secondary suffix. Okay, right. So coming to the primary prefix, cyclo bicyclo, not there. Can say these all are functional group. They are not substituent, not the branches. Next root word, how many carbons we have? 3. So what we should call? Prop. Next primary suffix can say alkane because straight chain is a no double bond, triple bond. So propane. Next, how many functional groups we have? 3. So which position? 1, 2, 3. So what you can say? Propane 1, 2, 3, triol. 1, 2, 3, triol. Okay, this is IUPAC name. So common name is very important. Many times they are asking in the exam. You may get any chemical reaction based on common name. The common name of the compound is glycerol. Okay, or sometimes in some textbooks they will give it as what? Glycerine, glycerol or glycerin. Next, on to the next one, 32. So question number 32 is CHCHO. Okay, so when you try to elaborate the structure, H, C, double bond O, H. Okay, so CHO is nothing but our aldehyde functional group. Okay, so let us try to understand. So can the parent carbon chain is only 1 carbon, right? So how to write IUPAC name? Primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, primary suffix and secondary suffix. Okay, do you have cyclo bicyclo in the structure? No. Do you have branches? No. Next, coming to root word, can it's only 1 carbon, so 1 carbon is nothing but what? Meth. Okay, next, it is a alkane, alkene or alkyne? Alkane, because alkene is C double bond C, it's not C double bond C. So meth A. Okay, Next, second suffix is what? Aldehyde, right? So aldehyde, whenever aldehyde is acting as a suffix, since it is, we have to use al, right? So methane 1 al. So which is nothing but what? IUPAC name. Okay, which is indirectly you can call it as methanol. Okay, this is our IUPAC name. Coming to the common name, one carbon you should call it as form, F-O-R-A. One carbon is nothing but form. Since it is a aldehyde, I will call it as formaldehyde. Formaldehyde. Okay, right. Move to the next one. Question number 32, 33. CH3CHO. Okay, if I try to elaborate the structure, CH3, C double bond O, H. Okay, right. So here this is acting as a, can I say, right, the functional group is aldehyde functional group, CHO, aldehyde, or you can see this one as an aldehyde. Okay, coming to the first step, what you have to do whenever you give IUPAC name, parent carbon chain, right? So what is the order of parent carbon chain? Functional group should be greater than multiple bond, greater than maximum number of carbon, greater than maximum number of substituent. So functional group is there, can say this should be our parent carbon chain, right? Two carbons. Next, numbering, can I say numbering, first priority should be given for functional group. So should I start from first, this direction? Can I say this direction is not possible, this direction is possible, right? So 1 and 2. Okay, so now after numbering, what you have to do next, we have to write down the IUPAC name. How to write IUPAC name? Primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, primary suffix, secondary suffix. Okay, now what happened here in this case? Can say there is no cyclo or bicyclo structure, right? There is no branches. What about root word? How many carbons we have? Two carbons, right? So therefore common IUPAC name is nothing but what? Two carbon is nothing but eth. Okay, next, primary suffix, can say carbon carbon have single bond, so what we can say? an, ethane. Secondary suffix, can say aldehyde. Okay, so aldehyde is nothing but also ethane 1 al, or else you can call ethanol. Okay, coming to the common name, always remember CH3CHO, CH3CO. Okay, this part. Okay, so this part is nothing but acid. What you should call acid part? What is the meaning of acid? CH3CO. Okay, so since it is a aldehyde, I will call it as acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde. Okay, right. Move to the next one. 30 to 34. Okay, important model. Then right. So let us continue. Okay, so first step is what? Parent carbon chain. Can I say first priority should be given for functional group? So there are total two functional group. One is OH, one is aldehyde. Which one you will choose as a main functional group? Aldehyde or alcohol? Aldehyde. So can I say this part is acting as functional group. So obviously this one will act as what? Substituent. Because for one compound there should be only one main functional group. Remaining everyone will act as a substituent. If there are same functional group, then both will act as a main functional group. Okay, right. So now coming to the next one, parent carbon chain, can say first priority should be given for this one. So therefore what you can say? Carbon 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can say there are 7 carbons. Next, what you have to do? Numbering. Okay, numbering, first priority should be given for functional group. So therefore I will start from here. Okay, if you start giving numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, after numbering, next step is what? We have to give the IUPAC name. Okay, how to write IUPAC name? Primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, primary suffix, secondary suffix. Okay, so therefore primary prefix cyclo bicyclo is not there. Coming to secondary prefix, can say substituent is there at second position, right? So remember, whenever alcohol, okay, whenever it act as a suffix and prefix, whenever it is act as suffix, you have to use OL. Whenever it act as a prefix, we should call it as what? Hydroxy. I have given in the starting. Okay, so try to remember those names. Since is a alcohol is a substituent, I will call it as what? Hydroxy. But at which position? Fourth position. So what I will call 4 hydroxy. Okay, next root word. Can say 7 carbons are there. So what we have to call? Hept. Okay, next primary suffix alkane is there. So an, heptane. Secondary suffix is aldehyde, right? So whenever aldehyde is a functional group, we have to say what? Al, al. So heptane 1 al. Or else directly instead of writing this, you can write heptanal. 4 hydroxy heptanal. Right. So let us go with the next one, 35th. Important example. Right. So in the given structure, let us try to find out the carbons. Right. Can say this is a one carbon, this is another carbon. Right. So that means can say this is the CHO, CHO. That means this structure is nothing but CHO, CHO. This is what the structure. Two carbons. See, the red color one is a carbon. CHO, CHO. Okay. Right. So now, first step what you have to do, let us try to understand the functional group. Can say this is a carbon, double bond O, H, carbon, double bond O, H. Can say this is a elaborated structure with carbons, right? Double bond OH. Can say CHO, this is nothing but CHO. This is also nothing but CHO. Therefore, can say given is a aldehyde as a functional group. Can say both are aldehyde. So therefore, both will act as what? Main functional group. No one will act as a substituent. Okay, whereas in the previous case, you got competition. But here both are aldehyde. So therefore, both are acting as a main functional group. So what's the first step we have to do? Select the parent carbon chain. Can say this is our parent carbon chain, 2 carbon, right? Second step is numbering. You can give anywhere from any direction, so let it be 1 and 2. After giving numbering, what is the next step we have to do? IUPAC name. How to write IUPAC name? Primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, primary suffix and secondary suffix. Primary prefix indicates what? Cyclo bicyclo. Do you have anywhere cyclo bicyclo structure? No. Do you have substituent? No. Do you have root word? Yes. How many carbon? 2 carbon, right? So 2 carbon indicates what? Eth. Okay. Next, primary suffix. What is a primary suffix? Alkane. Can say carbon carbon have single bond, right? So ethane. Okay. Next, secondary suffix is functional group. Can say functional group is aldehyde. Okay, aldehyde, that means Al. But how many aldehydes you have? Two. So ethane 1 comma 2 dial, Al. Okay, and the common name is nothing but glyoxal. Common name for this compound is what? Glyoxal. Done? Okay, right. So next one, how many we are done? 335, right? Next 36, so very very important. You need to understand. You people need to understand this question. 36th one. Done? So can I say number of carbons? So let me try to explain it. It's very important. Okay. So first of all, you need to identify substituent and the functional group. Can say this is a CHO aldehyde functional group. This is also CHO aldehyde functional group. This is also CHO aldehyde functional group. Okay, right. So next one, after finding, that means all are same functional group. So that indicates what? All are main functional group. There is no substituent. Okay. So all the three act as a main functional group. Now, what is the second step you have to do? Can say everyone should get equal importance because all three are same functional group. All are main functional group, right? So now first step is what? Selecting parent carbon chain. How you will choose a parent carbon chain? Functional group. First priority is functional group. Okay. Suppose if I choose like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. But can say below carbon is missing. Okay, because as I said, since three are main functional group, three should get equal importance. But if I try to choose a parent carbon chain, the middle one is not getting, the middle carbon is not considered. So hence what we are going to do, we are not going to consider remaining two also. So our parent carbon chain is what? Three carbons. Okay, so therefore our parent carbon chain is what? Three carbon containing compound only. Why we are not considering remaining carbon? Because all the three are main functional group, all three are equal importance. If you want to consider, then consider all carbons, or else we should not consider. Okay, now everyone has the equal importance. Clear? Now coming to numbering. Numbering you can start from anywhere. 1, 2, 3. Okay, after numbering, what is the next step we have to do? IUPAC name. So primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, primary suffix, secondary suffix. Okay, right. So from here, primary prefix is nothing but what? Cyclo and bicyclo. Do you find anywhere cyclo, bicyclo? No. Right? Do you have cyclo, bicyclo? No, there is no cyclo, bicyclo. Next, what is the secondary prefix? Secondary prefix is substituent or branches. Do you have anywhere substituent or branches here? No, we don't have anywhere substituent and branches. Okay, do you have any other? Because all the three are acting as what? Functional group. Just 1 minute. Yeah. So there is no substituent. Okay, coming to root word. Can I say there is a three carbons, right? So three carbons are there indicates what? I will call it as a prop. Next, primary suffix. Can say alkane because all are single bond. So propane. Okay. Next, how many functional groups we have? Three. At which position? 1, 2, 3. So propane 1, comma 2, comma 3. Try all. But this is the wrong answer. Okay, so the correct answer for this is propane 1, comma 2, comma 3 tricarbaldehyde. Carbaldehyde. Now you will say that, ma'am, how you came to know that there must be carbaldehyde? Always remember, in the previous case, can say carbon, the functional group carbon was included in the parent carbon chain, right? Whereas here functional group carbon is not included in the parent carbon chain, right? So whenever functional group is involved in the parent carbon chain, example like aldehyde, I'm talking about aldehyde. Okay, so whenever aldehyde is involved in the parent carbon chain, at that time you have to use Al. Okay, or else give me, I will give again with more clarity. Okay, when it comes to aldehyde, okay, so aldehyde has two functions. It may act as a prefix, it may act as a suffix. Prefix indicates what? Substituent. Okay, suffix indicates what? Functional group. Okay, so whenever aldehyde is a acting as a prefix, at that time you can use the term oxo. Okay, so whenever it acts as a functional group, check whether it is included in PCC or it is not included in PCC, parent carbon chain. If it is included in PCC, then you have to use the letter Al, all. If it is not included in PCC, then you have to use the term what? Carbaldehyde. Got clarity? Everyone, I think, okay. I hope everyone got this clarity about the carbaldehyde. So this is very, very important. Not only about this, there are few other examples also. We'll do one by one. Done? Right. Let us go with the next one, 37. Okay, first of all, we need to identify the functional group. Let me try to write here. Carbon, 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 double bond O, carbon. Okay, can I call this functional group as a ketone? Right? R, like this is nothing but R, C double bond O, R. Okay, so therefore the functional group is ketone. Next we have to go with the parent carbon chain. Can I take this one as a parent carbon chain itself? Right, next we have to give numbering. I will start from this side so that functional group will get the least number. So 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, next what we have to do, we have to write the IUPAC name, right? So how to write the IUPAC name? Primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, primary suffix, secondary suffix. Okay, primary prefix means what? Cyclo, bicyclo. Do you find anywhere cyclo, bicyclo? No. Okay, next, do you find secondary prefix? Okay, secondary prefix means what here? Substituent. Do you find anywhere substituent? No. Okay, next coming to root word. What is that? 5 carbon is there, right? So 5 carbon root word indicates what? Pent. Next, primary suffix is what? Alkane. Pentane. Functional group is what? Ketone. So pentane 1 one. Okay, or else directly you can write pentanone. Pentanone. Okay, right, let us go with the next one. Take the next one as homework. Sorry, it is at second position, right? Pentane 2. Since it is functional group is present at second position, pentane 2 on. This one is not possible. Right. So next take this one as homework. Next 39. It's very important. Right. Let us try to understand this one. First of all, we have to understand, well, let us try to write in the form of carbon, hydrogen, C double bond O, C double bond O, C. You can say there are total 3 carbons in the structure which I have drawn below, right? Can I call this functional group as a aldehyde and this functional group as ketone? C double bond O, C, which is nothing but what? Ketone. So you have total 2 functional group. One is aldehyde, other one is what? Ketone. Okay, right. So whenever you get competition between aldehyde and ketone, which one is act as a functional group? Can say aldehyde act as a functional group, right? Remember in the priority order, right? Aldehyde is acting as a functional group. Ketone will be acting as a what? Substituent. Okay, right. So next, while giving numbering, first priority should be given for functional group or first priority should be given for a substituent functional group, right? So that means I will give 1, 2, and 3. Okay, understood clear till here, right? So let us try to understand the IUPAC name. How to write this IUPAC name? Primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word. Next, primary suffix, secondary suffix. Okay. Now what happened here? Do you find anywhere cyclo, bicyclo? No. Okay. Next, second one. Okay, here. What about the second one? Substituent. Can say ketone is a substituent, right? So, but at which position is there? Second position. Whenever ketone act as a substituent, its name is oxo. Okay, for aldehyde also you can use the term oxo. For ketone also you can use the term oxo. So, at which position? Second position. So, what we can call 2-oxo. Okay. What about how many carbons we have? 3 carbons. So, 2-oxo prop. Primary suffix is -ane. What about the functional group? Functional group is aldehyde. Which position? First position. 2-oxopropane 1R. Next question number 40. Take homework. Next 41. HCOOH. Right. Okay, so this is an acid. So if you try to elaborate the structure, H, C double bond O, OH. Can say functional group is acid, carboxylic acid, right? Now, can I say how many carbons we have? Only one carbon. We have only one carbon, right? So can I say numbering is also this is one, right? So let us try to understand primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, next primary suffix and secondary suffix. Okay, so there is no cyclo-bicyclo, there is no substituent, root word is one, so therefore IUPAC name, which is nothing, one carbon is nothing but meth. Next, it's an alkane, so methane. Okay, next primary secondary suffix is what? Carboxylic acid. You can say oic acid, so methanoic acid. You can write methane 1 oic acid or directly methanoic acid. You can say one carbon means whenever you have one carbon, we can use the term form, right? Just now I said. So therefore, common name is what? Formic acid. Formic acid. Next, question number 42. CH3COOH. When we try to draw its structure, CH3 C double bond O OH. Right. So can I say there are total two carbons? Okay, one carbon, two carbons. Functional group is carboxylic acid. So one, two, primary prefix, secondary prefix, root word, primary suffix, secondary suffix. There is no cyclo-bicyclo, no what we can say branches or something. Root word, two carbons are there, so we can call ether, primary suffix ane, secondary suffix oic acid. So ethanoic acid. Coming to the next one, its common name. Can say CH3CHO. CH3CO is nothing but acid group. Since it is an acid, what you should call acetic acid. Acid is nothing but CH3CO. Okay, right. So let us go with the next one. 43. COOH. COOH. Okay, can say there are total two functional group. So both are acting as an important, both are given equal priority. So 1, 2. So therefore its IUPAC name is nothing but ethane 1, 2 dioic acid. Okay, coming to its common name, the common name is nothing but oxalic acid. Next, 44. I'm just including one extra carbon, COOH, COOH. For this, the IUPAC name is nothing but 3 carbon containing. So what you can say, prop. Here 1, 2, 3. Okay. So instead of using, can say both the things are involved in the chain. Both should be given equal priority. So directly you can call propane dioic acid. Sorry, here you should not write 1, 2 because both are ethane only, right? So ethane dioic acid, here propane dioic acid, and coming to its common name is nothing but malanoic acid. Sorry, malonic acid. Malonic acid.